Hey YouTube world, I am back with another video. Yes, as you saw in the thumbnail, I am panic selling my bags while the rest of the world are panic buying due to all the price increases. So I don't know. My mind works a little bit differently. So I've been bad and I recently made a really large purchase, which I'll do a video on it soon and you'll understand why. But because I made that purchase, I felt a little bit guilty. So I ran over to my closet and took a look at my collection and really contemplated which bags I haven't used in a while. Do they really actually give me joy anymore? Do I need thousands of dollars just sitting around not doing anything but collecting dust? So I ended up with all of these bags that are on the chopping block today, and let me tell you why. So let me get right into it. As you know from my previous two videos, I cycle through my bags pretty quickly. And I've let over 30 bags go for various reasons over the years. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure to link that for you down below as well as above. And these bags honestly have given me joy when I first got them, and I've used them for a number of years, well, at least some of them, but not so much recently. So I feel like it's time to let them go. Go to a better home, go to a better place. I feel like I'm at a funeral, I'm doing an obituary or something like that, but these are just bags. So, you know, let's just go over them. And at the end of the day, they're just bags. So the first one, this one is actually one of my first bags that I did a review on for you guys. And I've used this for quite a bit and I feel like it's a vanity bag. And we all know the gripe with vanity bags is that they're adorable, but they're kind of impractical, right? It's a little bit bulky and it does have like the big logo Christian Dior. I'm thinking of letting this one go, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And by the time this video goes up, they might have gone on to their new homes, or perhaps I'm going to a local consignment shop. So I will link some of these bags down below if it's the actual ones. Like for example, if I sell it to Fashion File, I make sure to link it down below if you're interested in adding these to the collection. And all of the reasons I'm stating here are my personal reasons, and you might love these bags to add to your collection, right? It's a evolving cycle and evolution when it comes to our bag collections. So anyways, with this vanity bag, you do have to two-hand kind of when it comes to opening and closing the bag itself. You see how I'm kind of struggling with it? But if you're not like a mom, or if you're just, you know, going out on a summer day, it's not that big of a deal. And I've used this bag quite a bit during the summer. It's a really cute bag that actually fits all of your essentials, and it comes with a nice strap. And the quality of this is just amazing. This bag, even though I've used it quite often, pretty much looks exactly the same as the day I received it. And I think I bought this from Rebag by trading in some bags here and there. So this is the first one that is on the chopping block. I do love red, and red bags are kind of my thing for a pop of color. And I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any more red bags after this one. So I might think about getting another red bag to add to my collection, like a true red. I'm not talking about like maroon or anything, which I do have maroons, my APC bag. But this true red with the gold is just gorgeous. But again, with this particular bag, I feel like if I don't sell it and it continues living in my collection, I won't be too upset. But if I do get a good price for it, why not? I'm okay with letting this bag go. The stitching and all of the puffiness is, like I said, it looks like it just came out of the boutique. So I'm pretty overall not upset about letting this go. It's kind of like I'm at the feeling of like meh, it's meh, right? And who knows how long the vanity trend will be around for. So if I were to let this go today, I don't think I'll miss it. And I'm the kind of person, if I decide to let the bag go, I won't regret it. I'm not the kind of person that will go out and repurchase the same bag. There's just too many options out there for me to choose from to be having regrets and like, oh, I want to go back and I missed that bag. No, that's just not me. Bye. Like that's okay, it's gone. I let you go. I'm done, right? So this one is on the chopping block. Again, depending on how much I can get for it, that's a determining factor if this will live or, you know, leave my collection. The second bag, this might be of a surprise to you because this is such a popular bag, and I only had this for a year in my collection. And you saw this in my YSL collection video where I purchased this in Italy, and I have too many YSL black bags, and I feel like this is such a similar style to my envelope bag, which I really love, and that's a much more functional bag. And this is the clutch, right? And it comes with a strap. I also did buy an insert so that you can put your own chain on it, but because the chain I use is 100% chain, and you know how I feel about my chain. If there's no leather strap on it, it feels very slippery and you know, just slides everywhere, and I don't like that. So I've only used this, I want to say once, maybe twice at the most, and it doesn't fit that much in there. So I feel like this is something that is repetitive in my collection, so I've decided to let this one go as well. And I wish there was like a back pocket here. You would think that the Chanel Walk would fit less. This fits pretty much the same amount, if not less, but because the Chanel Walk expands at the bottom, you can actually fit probably more stuff in there than the envelope clutch here for this one. But if you're somebody who doesn't want to spend so much money on like a Chanel Walk, this is a great option because right now I think it retails for $850, and you get a really quality bag. But because it's black and it's very similar to what I have in my collection, I decided to let this one go as well. And I'm not a big fan of this clasp thing. I wish it was magnetic. The third bag I'm letting go of is the Celine luggage tote in the Phantom. This is such a gorgeous bag, and I actually purchased this off of Poshmark for a really good deal, but it's just so incredibly heavy, and if I load it up with anything else, it's just going to be even heavier. It's in a navy blue and like really, really good condition. Now, if you're using this as a travel bag, I think it might work. But for me, I feel like I want something that's a little bit lightweight when it comes to travel bags. But this one, I've never even used. I enjoy looking at it. And the mock croc is really gorgeous. The bottom is got the little feet, but it's just such a heavy bag that I also don't carry that much stuff on a daily basis. So I never really end up using this bag, and I was like, do I really need this? I really enjoy the Phoebe Philo designs and whatnot. I want to have as many pieces as I can of Phoebe Philo's designs, but you know, functionality wise, I just feel like it doesn't work for my lifestyle. Now, if you're going into the office, which I don't go into the office anymore, I think this is a great one for you to have and just put your laptop in there, put your entire life in there. And, you know, if you want to go work out afterwards. And this one is now at a price point where you don't have to feel worried about like someone's going to rip this off your arms. And, you know, if you're going into the city and be too upset about it, I mean, it's still a lot of money, right? But I feel like if I were to be going into the office still, I would completely trash this bag and not be too upset about it. So I hope it can go to a really nice home where someone can utilize this as a work bag and just really be able to use this to its fullest potential. So this one probably is no surprise to you. I did a review on this. I got a pretty good deal on it, again, with the black bags and the YSL, and of course in the silver hardware. It was an impulse buy. I thought I was going to use this, but then I realized, you saw my video, I kind of pretty much shredded this or tore this apart by saying how it is a not very functional bag and I don't enjoy it at all. So I've never used this. I'm gonna let this go. Hopefully I can get my money back, maybe a little bit more. Even if I can make $100 on it, I'm gonna be pretty happy. I enjoy looking at this bag, but the chain and everything, this is just, it's so heavy. It's probably as heavy as this particular bag right here, the Celine, just with nothing in it, right? So I think this is an extremely popular bag still. I still see it out when I'm out and about, and a lot of people do enjoy using this bag as their, date night bag or just going out for, dinner and whatnot, which I think is great. But for me, I need something a little bit more lightweight and the silver chrome-ish hardware is just not cutting it for me. I like my gold hardware, right? And it's just too similar to everything else I have in my YSL collection, so I'm deciding to let this one go as well, and not letting, you know, lots of money sit on my shelf collecting dust. So this last one I have here, I actually have two more that I don't have in front of me I'll talk about in a second. This Prada bag I've had for a number of years. And it's actually a really gorgeous bag where I used it a lot for work, and it's in really great condition still. This is one I purchased years ago from my friend, and her sister purchased this at the Prada store, I think in like Vancouver. I was looking at the receipts and it said Vancouver. So she bought it directly from the Prada store there. And I used, like I said, I used this a number of times for work, and the insides of it is really spacious. I can actually put a 14-inch laptop in there pretty comfortably. And then of course, if I want to make, you know, put all the documents or anything, brochures that I'm bringing with me for client meetings, everything fits in there pretty perfectly. So this one I haven't used in a while just because I have my Volapage tote that I've been using. And then I also have my Louis Vuitton on the go that I've been using for work. So this one has been neglected for a little. So I thought about getting, getting a quote and see how much I can get for this bag, and if I wanted to let this bag go. And I think for retail right now, I mean, Prada's prices, they just don't hold their value. And if you were to get this one, I don't think they make the large size anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. I saw on their website for the medium one, which is not too small from this particular large one, and it's like $3,200. I mean, it's just, but then I was looking at the large one on Fashion File, it was going for like, I don't know, $1,900. That's like 50% off, right? You would think that these bags would hold their value a little bit better. But overall, this is a very versatile bag. You can see if you open it, it becomes like a massive tote, and it's not too heavy. And I do like how it does come with like a shoulder strap, so it is pretty versatile. Before I talk about the two last bags that I'm thinking about letting go or panic selling, so to speak, I hope you enjoy this video so far. Hit that like and subscribe button for me, as I am, again, trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers, the magic number, and all your help and support would be appreciated. And of course, you can see into all of the thought process when it comes to buying and selling bags. And of course, me going down a rabbit hole, trying to search for the best deals. And of course, I do share all of my deals with you so that you have a frame of reference on how much you should pay for certain bags versus others. And if you don't have to pay retail, why pay retail, right? For the nice things that we all love and enjoy. So I hope you, again, subscribe to my channel so that way you can keep up with my madness of buying and selling bags. And of course, I will be doing more styling photo or videos so that you can see some of these bags on my 858 frame and consider it as, you know, part of your collection if you are looking to buy those pieces. So back into it. So these are the 5 bags that I have decided to put on the chopping block. There are 2 more that I don't have with me. The 6th one is going to be the Louis Vuitton Mazarine in the size, and it's like in a raspberry color. I don't have that one to show you, so I'll insert a photo. That one I've let go. I already sold it off to Fashion File, so I'll link it down below for you if you're interested. That one, I was just kind of over it, right? It was a really nice bag. I've used it for a while and I don't reach for it anymore. I was really happy with it in my collection at one point, and a nice pop of color. But I just feel like I'm kind of moving away from Louis Vuitton. Like all the pieces that I have, I'm just like, oh, it's cute. Oh, I don't really reach for it, right? I need to use them more often because they are very durable bags. But if I were to slim down my collection, that was the first piece. Like out of all the pieces that I had, like I have too many YSL, I have a lot of Louis Vuitton. What am I gonna slim down? That was the one I picked in order to slim down my collection when it comes to Louis Vuitton. So that one has been sold off. The other one I don't have with me because it's at my Nashville place is the Chanel Boy Walk. I'm actually going to let that one go And I think I have it slated to go to a consignment shop either here in Chicago or in Nashville, and hopefully I'll get some good pricing back. But I really actually do not like the chain on it. It's pretty, but it's also very thick. It's also very bulky. It is very lightweight, so the weight's not the complaint here. But if I wanted to put the chain away, it fills up the entire walk itself. You know, if I want to use it as a clutch and then I can't put anything in there. Whereas my Camellia, the red one that I've seen, and again, I did a review on the Chanel walks. I'll link that video for you as well. That chain is much thinner, more compact. So if I decided to use the walk as an actual wallet or clutch, I can easily put that, all the chain, tucked it all inside and still have full functionality of the walk itself. So that's the reason why I'm thinking about letting it go. Before I wrap up this video here, out of the 7 bags that I've talked about, I feel like these 3 definitely have to go. I'm letting them go, hopefully for a good price, but if I have to take a hit on it, I'm willing to take a hit on it, as well as the Chanel walk. The only 2 bags that I am considering, like I won't be upset if I don't let go of, are these 2. This one is functionality, and I feel like it's pretty timeless. So if I were to continue using this as a work bag, I'm not going to be upset about it. And then of course this Dior Vanity. This one is a gorgeous bag. So if I don't sell it, like if someone's lowballing me, for example, for the price of this bag, then I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Then I won't sell it, right? These are the 2 bags that I'm definitely okay with keeping in my collection. But these 3 bags, you got to go home. So I really hope that you enjoyed my thought process on, you know, the madness that goes on in my head, what I'm letting go, what I'm buying next, blah, 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 and give you an idea or 2 on how to look at your collection and if you need to let anything go, or if you're making your next purchase, should you really let, you know, these bags sit in your closet if you're not using them? If it makes you happy and you're just like looking at them, like by all means go for it. But this is how I kind of eliminate bags from my collection so that I can, you know, go on the hunt for a new one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave another video for you to check out here and whatever the YouTube algorithm thinks you'll like on this side here. Life is hard. I want to help you save time and money so that you can somehow adult easier and hopefully less than retail. I'll see you next time.